And welcome back to another episode. We're so glad to have you here today because today we have some breaking news from Tesla regarding the Model Y. Just recently, Tesla lowered the price of the Tesla Model 3 and they lowered it by $2,000. So the entry-level Standard Range Plus Tesla Model 3 now starts at $37,990. So on top of that, we also saw a pretty sizable price reduction in the S and X. But where did that leave the Tesla Model Y? Well, with it being a new car, not surprisingly, there were no reductions made in the price of the Tesla Model Y. However, today that has changed, and we're going to talk about what just happened. All right, so there's some pretty exciting updates. We know we have Battery Day imminent. It's now been scheduled for September 22nd. There should be some pretty fantastic and exciting news from Tesla about the progress they're making in the future of batteries and electric vehicles. So there's a lot to be coming from that, and certainly the rumor mill has been spinning. However, the Tesla Model Y launched in March, and if you were one of the lucky few, like myself, roughly 3,000 to 4,000, we think, based just on VINs, Tesla Model Ys were delivered before the factory shut down. So I was one of the lucky ones to receive a Model Y before the factory shut down, and it has been an amazing experience with this car. We've actually got close to 8,000 miles on this car now, and it's been pretty awesome. We just got our service appointment completed. There will be a video on that. That is service number 3 on this car to address some of the delivery defects. However, today I was looking on Tesla's website and I noticed something very exciting for a lot of you who have not received your Tesla Model Y yet, and those of you who have not ordered yet. And that is the price decrease we saw on the Tesla Model X and the Tesla Model S, as well as the Tesla Model 3, has now been extended into the Tesla Model Y. This is exciting, crazy. I don't know what prompted this, but this is fantastic news for those of you who have not yet received your Tesla Model Y. For those that have, like myself, well, it's a little bittersweet. However, no regrets. I have my car. I've had it for 12 plus weeks and it's been great. So, with that, the Tesla Model Y long-range all-wheel drive now starts at $49,990. That's right, I said $49,990, and about $3,000 less than what I paid for the car. That's right, I paid $52,990 for this car, and now it is $49,990. So that is $3,000 less starting price for the Tesla Model Y. That is great news in making this a more affordable option for people. In addition, the Performance model also received a price reduction. It is now starting at $59,990, which is a sizable reduction in price there as well. However, there are some other changes that are coming to the Performance line. First and foremost, probably the most exciting, they are now rating the Performance Tesla Model Y at 291 miles, which is an increase of 11 miles from when it first launched. There's no understanding yet if that means it has anything different as far as the car goes. However, it would suggest that there's some enhancements made in the software to allow it to go farther. And if that is the case, perhaps that could be something that will be passed on to existing Performance owners, and that software will be updated in their cars to also achieve 291 miles of range. Also, with the Performance model, you are no longer allowed to order the car without the Performance features. After the Tesla Model Y launched, you could order the Performance model with or without the Performance upgrade, and there was no charge to reduce it. What that means is you could have it as is, full performance, suspension, brakes, wheels, all of that. Or you could have what people are calling a stealth mode, which means for free of charge, they would not include the 21-inch Uber turbine wheels, as well as the larger brakes and the bigger tires and the sports suspension that came on it as well. You could get the 19-inch Geminis on it with a standard suspension and standard brakes. And all you would have essentially is just the quicker motor. Now that is not an option. If you order the Performance model, you have to take it as a full Performance model. May not be a big deal for most of you, so Definitely interesting to see that they're streamlining the process and probably finding where they're adding the most cost to be able to bring that out and save you, the consumer, more money. We're also seeing third row option of $3,000 is going to be available in 2021. That is still the case as reflected on the website. Of course, there is the $1,200 delivery fee with documentation and delivery included. So with that, for those of you sitting on the sidelines and thinking about ordering your Tesla Model Y, it might be time to go ahead and order your Model Y because the savings today are pretty substantial. So this is great news for those of you that have not ordered yet, and hopefully this is what it takes to get you over the hump. Maybe really consider it given this new updated pricing that is just now out of nowhere available on the Tesla website. Thanks so much for joining us today for this quick update and breaking news about the Tesla Model Y. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it the thumbs up if you did. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We have a ton of content that we load frequently. Every week we try to load a new video for you with content that should show you the experience of owning a Tesla Model Y as a family. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you next time.